Hey everybody, this is Taz from the 405th with another little Nerf mod I'm doing. I'm working on this particular gun. I have no idea what this darn thing's called, but I got it at Goodwill for about $1. I'm in here working on a mod on it. I've worked on its other version. This is the older version right here. This is like a Mark III version. This is Mark II. I modded up a Mark I version of this, the blue one. It doesn't have the cool tactical rail on top, for a kid, and gave it to him. He loves it. This particular model has a light where this model does not have a light. I always found that kind of interesting. Well, as you can see, it's got it open here. And I think it's going to be very easy because this part right here looks like it will separate from the barrel. Where on this model, I actually had to crack the seal on it and pop the barrel just to get the safety release out of it. We'll see. Here's a close-up, as you can see here. Here's the front part, which should disconnect once I pull it. Undo these two screws, pull this out. I'll take the air restrictor out. I'll take part of the plunger system out to allow even more airflow through. I'm thinking about taking these out so I can, or just leave these in and hook a laser system up into one. I mean, look at all that room right there. I mean, you could do all types of stuff with that. And there's a simple trigger system, pulley. It's actually a very nice model. I think the mod's going to be very nice. I'm also going to take these little side panels out there in here, as you can see right here. In here, that's what it looks like on the outside, that's what it looks like on the inside. Take these out and paint them. I'm going to gut this completely and paint it. I think it's going to look cool after I'm done painting it. Well, everybody, with this particular air mod, there are these two holes on this one. I'm going to be using a little bit of some Scotch tape. I'm going to super glue the Scotch tape down, wrap it around, and then tack it into place with a little more super glue, and patch those holes closed. Okay, that's done. A little bit of tape and super glue, and bada boom. Airflow regulation. As you can see, the air restrictor has been completely taken out, and the plug has been taken out, so you got clean airflow through there now. I know it looks a little rough, but hey, that's the inside of the gun. Good enough flow for me. These two connect together, and bada boom. You can stick any kind of Nerf dart in here now, any streamline, Stephan, and it'll fire it nicely. I've already gone ahead and painted the gun, as you can see here, very nicely. I painted them. It's a nice powdered metal look, very cool. The internals have a light dusting of silver on top of the black, so these pieces are going to look really cool when they're inset. And I also painted the trigger a nice gold, not gold, I painted the trigger a nice black. Let's start putting this back together now. Okay, I've got all the internals back in, plunger set back in, lubricated it with a little bit of Vaseline, give the seal a little bit better suction. The only thing I modified was the airflow and took out the air restrictors, which was actually quite easy. Took out the restricting plug, and it's good to go. All I have to do is put the casing back on and put all the screws in.
Okay, everybody, and here is the finished gun. Yes, I left the tip orange and the plunger orange. I had to alter the trigger a little bit because the paint was hindering the motion of the trigger. But all in all, I think it looks great. Put a little black on the front there between these, just to add a little interesting contrast there. I did a coat of gray, then a coat of silver, and then a dusting of black on this. I didn't paint up the tactical rail that much because you gotta figure, you can slide a laser pointer or whatever onto this, and it's gonna end up scratching the paint off anyway. So I figured, I was like, yeah. But as is, this is how it sounds now. Yeah, that's a dry fire. You really shouldn't dry fire your guns, but this thing is so powerful now. If you can look down this barrel, probably not, but you can actually see clean back to the screw of the plunger that holds the spring in place. This thing is so powerful now, it is crazy strong. I'm actually thinking about doubling up the spring on this and see how much power I can put into this thing before it breaks. As is, here it is. It's somewhat like a Scout, but honestly, I do not know the name of this gun for the life of me. If someone knows, please tell me. I'd love to know. But this is one of the mods I'm working on today. I've got a few more that I'm going to be posting after I'm done with them. Remember, what I did is I closed off the pressure release holes. I took out the air restrictor, and I mean full air restrictor removal. Nothing's in here now. Pure airflow from the plunger. I was going to do a light mod to this, but I figured that I could do that another time. As is, that's basically what I did. I just did a pressure release cover and air restrictor removal, and then a nice little paint job on this. Tell me what y'all think. This is Taz from the 405th saying, if we can do it, so can you.